Hi YouTubers! Today I thought I'd do a sort of a review on my new hair straightener, and that is the Babyliss Pro 230 Radiance Sleek. This is basically a small sized or a trimmed down version of the Babyliss Pro 230 Radiance. It's exactly the same thing, only difference is it's a lot smaller than the original Babyliss Pro 230 Radiance. So that's the cover, so that's the package of the Babyliss Pro 230 Radiance, and I've used it a couple of times now. I think I got it December, so I've used it quite a few times, and I can definitely give you sort of a review on what it does. Yeah, so that's it. That's exactly what it looks like. You can see that's a smaller size version, and then I'll basically quickly go through some of the features it states it has. So it says it has Cera heat technology. Basically it means your hair would last longer it would be straighter for longer, and it has retractable fins. So those are the fins in there. I'll be going through with you with those features. Also it says it has Cera titanium plates. That I'm not sure if you can see the color, but it's not your regular sort of brownish creamish, I'm not sure what color of your regular straighteners. This is more of like, it has this sort of greyish tone to it. Yeah, so it's basically ceramic titanium plates. It states also that it has an ionic steamer, which I'll go through with you as well. And what it does is basically that, so you can condition your hair while it's sort of a steam conditioning system where you can steam and straighten your hair at the same time. Also your ceramic titanium plates, which basically I think it's supposed to help balance the heat out on your plates. So you know how sometimes before your regular ceramic plates or some of your ceramic coated plates, some of the heat I'm assuming that the heat tends to stay on one session more than some others. Well, this means that it's going to be more even out and more spread out heat. So yeah, I don't know what that does, but maybe it's a good thing. I'm assuming it's a good thing for those people who are looking for stronger hair straighteners or ones that can heat up for longer or last for longer. Yeah, it does go down as low as, I think the lowest is about 170 degrees centigrade, so that's centigrade, not Fahrenheit, and your highest is 230 degrees centigrade. So yeah, I think basically that's it, and then I'll go through in detail those features that I did mention earlier. Okay, so this is the hair straightener, as I said. That's what it looks like, and then it has a 3-meter swivel cord, so it basically means it can go round and round and round and round. You don't really have to, it's not going to give you any awkwardness. So that's the swivel cord right there, 3 meters long. Yeah, if that's necessary to you, or you can just buy an adapter and you can still reach your hair. I think so. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just go through the features. So it did say it has retractable fins. These lines in here, the black lines, are the retractable fins, and why they call them retractable fins is basically that's sort of where you can determine how much you want or how less you want. So basically that's that line then, which means it's flat, so that's flat, as you can see. And then if I put that up, it comes out a little bit, and that, which means it's more, so it's 2, and that's 0, and 1 and 2. Okay, so basically that would help. It's supposed to help out in you know how most of the times you comb your hair and you have to straighten it at the same time? Well, this would allow you, you don't really have to comb or brush your hair as much as you would have to. So the thicker your hair is, the more you probably want to use it on the highest. And if you don't need it, then you can always put that back. I've still found that useful. So for me to get my hair straight, I've had to say comb my hair at the same time and hold the brush down, whereas you could do that. So that acts as a sort of comb detangling thing or something, and then you can brush out your hair at the same time. So that's just if that might be of any use to you. And then it does have up to 10 dials. So it's a dial to control the heat. It's a dial, not your regular, or some of the straighteners do, it's more sort of a one-touch button sort of thing. So you can change the settings of your heat basically. So that's 1 up to about 10. Now I would say 10 is too high. I only straighten my hair, my hair in 1. 1 is very okay. That's 170 degrees. I'm not really sure how far, what 2 is, and so on and so forth. But 1 is hot enough for me, and this hair straightener heats up a lot. So for those of you heat lovers, this might be a good hair straightener. But if you're not really into heat and you're looking for something that's that hot or goes as high, or it's too hot, then maybe you might have to think twice on some other straightener. But I guess straighteners are supposed to do the work of straightening your hair, and so what most people rate a good hair straightener is one that can get hot and probably keep your hair straight for longer. And probably people look at hair straighteners as it's supposed to have more heat. So this is sort of your more heat hair straightener, if that's what you're looking for. Sorry, I did forget, it does have a on-off button, button there. So that's to switch on and to switch off. It does have a light there, so if it's switched on, the light will appear, and if it's off, your light would go off. Then next thing would be the steamers. So I did mention ionic steamers, or ion conditioning steamers, I'm not really sure. So that's where you fill in your water. It's quite small. Well, I'm not sure exactly the amount it takes, but it does say it says in the booklet, but I'm not going to even figure out the measurement. I don't know. So to fill it up, you have to sort of take that out. I do have water in there right now. I'm sure you can see it here. And there are 2 holes, and I would suggest you fill it in with the big hole. Well, it's your choice if you decide to go for that. And yeah. So basically, when you fill your water in, it's supposed to go in there, and so that way. So, and then it clicks. Also, I would state that why I prefer the sleek as compared to the previous version, which would be the Pro 230 Radiance, the chunky version, as I said.